Yes, we are the station that continues to hold the powerful accountable, and that includes the federal government. Family members of Flight 3407 crash victims and lawmakers are not happy at all, and they are planning a new fight.
Today, the Secretary of Transportation hinted at potential changes to flight safety rules passed after the crash. Here's 2 on your side's Erica Brecker.
In a Washington Post forum, Transportation Secretary Elaine Chao discusses a shortage of pilots, and she feels training requirements are partly to blame.
There is this 1,500-hour rule, which came about because of the tragic accident in upstate New York.
The 1,500-hour rule has been in place for 30 or 40 years. It's an FAA rule. We didn't come up with that number.
John Kausner, whose daughter died in 2009, is among the surviving family members who fought to make sure that second officers or co-pilots of regional airlines are required to have as much training as first officers. He and the many politicians who advocate for them aren't happy with the secretary's remarks.
It's outrageous.
Disappointed and shocked.
Chao suggests that Congress start a conversation on training requirements. Karen Eckert, whose sister Beverly died in Flight 3407, says Congress already did.
If you wanted more doctors, you don't lower the standard. If you wanted more engineers, you don't lower the standard.
These families, along with Congressman Collins, say training isn't to blame for a pilot shortage. Entry-level pilots make about $20,000 a year.
If you pay the proper wage for the job, you're going to get people lined up.
It's not an attractive job anymore. It used to be romantic to fly overseas, to fly. It's a grind.
There is this side effect, unanticipated corollary impact of reducing the number of pilots.
The corollary effect of raising pilot qualifications is that there hasn't been a fatality in a crash on a U.S. commercial airline in 9.5 years.
The federal D.O.T. ought not mess with them. They save lives.
Interestingly, Congressman Chris Collins said that he talked with Secretary Chao just a few months ago and that she had said rolling back training requirements was not on her agenda at that time. She's the third DOT secretary since the crash happened in February 2009 and the first to not yet sit down and talk with families of Flight 3407. They've been trying to meet with her for about a year now. Erica Brecker, Channel 2 News.